technology as I'm kind of ancient to you guys, but I think the fact that you guys are here is really impressive. I think that you could be in your room right now updating your Facebook status or some shit like that. But this is really something remarkable. Rich actually started the open mics, the last performer. He started the open mics about 6.5 years ago. And unfortunately, my printer crapped out, so I'm gonna do some old shit. And I wasn't on rate, but I never wrote anyone up, not once. So this one is called I Wish to Be a Poet. I wish to be a poet. I wished yesterday to be a poet, recognizable only in the postmortem, whose words would be long languished over by high school students, fistful and fits between masturbation, angry at what they know only through the worldwide window. I would speak to despondent girls in stockings and rolled up skirts wearing the latest decade-old trend. I would be hushed, my name whispered in cafes by young mustaches in corduroy and dark-rimmed glasses, my name a jealously guarded secret, kept from the unworthy. I would be misconstrued, overappreciated, overread, overestimated by their overfed faces, acne doing justice to the turmoil they feel inside. I would touch their every sense. My musings would make a mockery of their professors, their parents, their friends, their neighborhood, their city, their president, their every thought before the very one they just had, and everything outside their head. I wished yesterday to be a poet. And this next poem, I think, works best without a mic, so I'm sure everyone can hear me. There's not that many people left. This one is called The Poem of Conscience, and this is a poem that I performed probably at, maybe the first Flow open mic. All right, A Poem of Conscience. Like the bard, fate is in our hands, clutching pens, there are no errors and stars, and so I begin. Friends, Americans, aliens, drug dealers, brothers in mine, the godly and the godless, this is our time. My brothers in rhyme, check it. I've got this. I've come to bury us, not to praise us, so lend me your ears. I've got a tale to tell, a tale not too tall, and in all you might be in awe when in the story you see a mirror and the face in it is yours. Because in this world I see people calling for revolution, people calling for evolution. No longer are we content with evolution, so it's revolution, 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 from and for you and me. And yet we buy MP3s that don't go back to the block. They go to the same industry that stole rock, the same industry that hyped up the beef that killed Pac. All while we rack Bron Jordan. We stand there ignoring the cries of millions upon millions of babies that right now are putting together your fly shit and my fly shit. I think if this is the nature of an unnatural world, I quit. I quit because right now we have quit on the world. Listen closely, diamonds are not forever, not while children's fingers tear through the earth for them, and the earth tears through children's fingers, just so we can bling in all the glory of our narcissism. Diamonds are not forever, nor are they some sort of magical amulet, because a diamond will die with anyone who values it. This is no new wisdom. We have listened in the past only to forget, as if Abraham, Confucius, Buddha, Jesus, Muhammad, Mahatma, Martin were all just kidding. But this is not about religion. Right now, we are not God's children. Not while children are huddled together in puddles of sweat and blood and semen and tears and piss and hatred and ooze and the ooze of dreams deferred. Somewhere out of the reach of my words, putting together iPods and Jordans and all our fly shit. Fly shit, and all our other fly shit. All the fly shit that we are sporting. And so we are not God's children. We are killers. Killers in killers' clothing. Killer capitalists. Killers swooping down on sandy villages and smashing shit. Killers who are only after it. And after it, there will be nothing. I am not bluffing. After it, no love, no dreams, no laughter, no reason for blood. There never was, there never is. There never is an excuse for playing deaf, dumb, and blind to the sufferings of men. Excuse me, I mean women. Because after all, that's where we all came from. So fuck you and me, because we are all hypocrites. This is not a color thing. Nothing is a color thing, because we created that color in our vanity. Naturally, it is not there. Man has enslaved man, and now we enslave the world. Death is alive. Death is a motherfucker. Death is draped in the blood of others. Death lives here. Death lives here because we live here. And there is so much more. The evil we do, my words cannot do justice. But trust this, there is so much more. She was once a beautiful queen. We have turned life into a whore that we fuck for whatever price we like. This I flow, not because this is the me that I know, This is just a poem of conscience.